The phone scam trapping Americans with a single word. Authorities say it begins as soon as you answer the phone. A voice on the other end asking, "Can you hear me?"
Tyson has reached an agreement for a twofold investment with Protix. It's a leading global insect ingredients company. That investment will support the growth of the emerging insect ingredient industry.
It's all about being on guard these days, isn't it? Crazy stuff going on. Distractions left and right. Things going on out there that you might not be seeing on mainstream media. Major food giants, meat corporations, meat you're probably eating and definitely have ate, making big deals now with bug protein. It's changing right before your eyes, just like we predicted. And what is going on now with our detergents and our cleaners? Anybody seeing that? Because it's happening. Shouldn't be buying that stuff anyway. We'll go over that. And remember that poke that we were supposed to get to protect us from something that came and gone but still here, and then they want us to take like a whole bunch of series of more, and the numbers are drastically down, sending that company kaplunk. Well, they found a new way to give it to us. You know that other poke that most people have gotten every flu season? Well, you might want to check what else is coming with that one. And some reports coming along with it, not good. We'll talk about that too. Another thing you should be paying attention to and keeping your eyes open to is why other countries are now banning what's allowed here due to health concerns. And that's a growing trend. Stuff here in America banned in other countries due to health concerns. A lot of important information you guys should know coming right up. Welcome to you if you're brand new to our awesome community where we do prepping tips, emergency preparedness how-tos, and we go over news and awareness, stuff you probably want to know about. If you find value in that, be sure to hit the notification bell so you guys can stay up to date. Let's jump into this one. Now, like I said, lots going on. You got the stuff going on over in Maine, which a lot of people writing in right now saying it almost seems like too much. And this always happens like pre-election. A lot of things not adding up, and a lot of other things happening, which some people are saying another distraction. You can tell me what you think down in the comments below. One thing, which is a big thing that has recently happened, and it brings to mind, do you guys think, are they just trying to keep us down, maybe keep us ill, keep us fat and sick? Because I travel around a lot, and one thing I don't see in other countries is ads and commercials. Every other commercial, something pharmaceutical. We can help you with that. Almost like it's getting shoved down our throat, right? Which is concerning and should keep the awareness level way up here on what we're putting on our bodies and in our bodies. And with that, the newest thing out that is kind of in the background right now, huge company mostly known for their meat and chicken nuggets, stuff that you guys have ate and probably are currently eating right now. I'm sure a lot of you out there have heard of Tyson Foods, mostly known for their chicken and meat. PM News reports Tyson Foods to bring bug-based protein to U.S. markets after partnering with world leader in insect ingredients. That's right, folks. More on the protein powder coming from insects. The facility will upcycle food manufacturing byproducts into high-quality insect proteins and lipids primarily used in pet food, aquacultural, and livestock industries. And who all out there would agree, where do we see Tyson Foods? Grocery stores. So the very huge buzz right now is this is just opening the floodgate of this partnership from Tyson Foods, you know, probably feeding the kids the chicken nuggets. And I don't know who else that they're partnered with because they're really big, but it's just opening the door of a new source of protein, ingredients, flavoring. And anyone out there that thinks the same way I do, they know that this has everything to do with money. Being big in the industry and all about the money, you know the market in protein with insects is probably 100 times better profitable than running with beef from cattle farmers. And once the people believe it too, these companies will get richer and richer very fast. Now, real quick, a little bit extra information. Tyson Foods has announced that it is partnering up with Protix, a Dutch company that brands itself as the world's leader in insect ingredients, to foster more sustainable protein production. Now remember, they're gonna shove this down your throat and give you every scientific, biological angle to help you understand that this is the best option out there. For example, according to The Ecologist, many insects provide high-quality complete protein, meaning they contain all 9 essential amino acids and are rich in fiber, iron, calcium, while many in the West have come out strongly in opposition to the idea of eating bugs. The idea has been touted by some for developing nations. You will eat the bugs. We all know that saying. So I know some of you out there are probably for eating bugs. Go for it. I'm not. In fact, here at Riverside Homestead Life, we're networked with the only company out there that has the best beef in the world. Cleanest beef, 100% pure, never ever raised with hormones or vaccinations. I mean, did you know that 85% of all beef in the United States is processed by these guys? Do you really want hormones, vaccinations, and carcinogens in your meat? I mean, Zeranol alone. Carcinogen, why is it legal in the United States in our meat and illegal elsewhere? Switch with RHL.com, link down below. We can get you guys the safe stuff, along with having 500 products that are non-toxic, made in America, also at your fingertips. Like I said before, other countries aren't letting this happen. For example,
Italy is the first nation to say no to synthetic food, to so-called synthetic meat. It does so with a formal and official act. The resolutions called for a commitment to ban the production, marketing, and import of synthetic foods within our territory. These regulations aim to regulate situations where the environment or public health could be at risk, or when there is uncertainty regarding the effects of certain products that are being or will be introduced to the market or consumed. It is crucial to have measures in place to address these potential risks and ensure the safety of the environment and public health in such cases.
See what I mean? As these companies get bigger and bigger, more powerful, they become more global. And other countries can see what's coming. I mean, you ever get those tri-tips from Costco or other nice cuts? Tons of videos out there showing people they're now mulching all of this meat together and putting it together with meat glue. And I'm telling you, you wouldn't know the difference, but I'm not sure you'd be so excited knowing that you're eating meat glue instead of that great steak you paid for. Now, before we talk about the old flu vaxxer combination stuff that you guys need to know about, might as well throw this in there too. Apparently, anyone seen their favorite cleaners, laundry detergents chained up with some serious chains out there lately? Especially in the Dollar General in Memphis. Things are getting crazy. Putting this stuff on clothes and then wearing it on your skin. You ever wonder why so many people are getting allergies? Trust me, we used Tide for years. Would it shock you if the first ingredient was toxic? One of the buzzes out there people are talking about. Yet, Tide Hygienic Clean Heavy Duty 10 times free power pods are recognized by the National Eczema Association and the National Psoriasis Foundation for being gentle on sensitive skin. That one right there is making a lot of people scratch their heads, maybe for more reason than one. Be careful about marketing terms. Do yourself a favor, read the caution box on the back of these products. You might be shocked. A lot of people paying attention now and concerned that most laundry detergents contain allergens like respiratory irritants, carcinogens, hormone disruptors, endocrine disruptors, other big ones people are finding out and worried about and stuff like that. Even Dawn dish soap. I mean, phosphates, formaldehyde, that wouldn't be in those products, would they? I'll give you a little bit more. I like how Daria puts it.
New York is the first state to ban these popular laundry detergents due to its level of carcinogens located in the products. Carcinogens are cancer-causing and unfortunately are not removed by the standard form of wastewater and drinking water treatments.
Again, I'll remind you, do your research, pay attention. If you need a safe alternative, made in America and non-toxic, and with that, remember, you guys can get a free tour with switchwithrhl.com. It's gonna be with someone within our community, and it's a free tour to get more information, to see if it's a good fit, and to see if you'd like to test out the store. 100% satisfaction guarantee. And for those of you wondering, what is it? I don't mention names because I'm going against the grain here, and I don't need a target on my back. I know how it works. I'm dodging bullets all the time. Now, I mentioned about the old flu poker, right? Every season comes by, flu and cold season comes around, and something gets heavily pushed on us. Go get this so we can give it to you so you don't get it, right? That's usually how it works. CNN, of all places, put out an article, which is almost kind of shocking. Now, forgive me for not saying words and talking in code. This is one of the hot items that I can't say. I've been in trouble 3 times over this word, getting you guys good information. So, the you know what shot shots may slightly increase the risk of stroke in older adults, particularly when they're administered with the cold and flu, you know what. And that article just came out. If you guys want to read a little bit more about that, I will leave a link down in the description below so you can read it word for word. So the thing is here, I don't know if you've noticed, but that company that's kind of on the chopping block about all this because everyone's ticked off, you know, you go take it once and then you have to take this one and then this one and then this one. A lot of question in this controversial experimental thing, and people are frankly just kind of fed up with it. But anyway, this company's tanking right now because no one wants to get number 3, number 4, number 5. So they're getting smart, knowing that when cold and flu season comes around, everyone goes out and gets that one, right? Well, apparently it's going hand in hand in the same one. Here's a personal story. I was talking to my aunt yesterday. She says that she had a friend go in to get that cold and flu one. Now, I don't know if she got it or didn't get it, but she inquired to see what it was that she was taking. She saw the cold and flu one listed, and then she saw numerous line items, including that one, you know, number probably 5, along with a whole bunch of other things that were in that same cold and flu one. So if you guys are going to get that one, you better pay attention and you better ask some questions and see some proof. Based off of that story from my aunt's friend, they're slipping a lot of other things in there and possibly something you don't want. Now, I worked in the emergency room and on the ambulances for about 4 to 5 years right out of college, and I've never taken those cold and flu ones. I had a bunch of doctor friends that I looked up to that didn't either. So there's me just voicing some opinion and a couple personal stories. You might want to be extra aware on that one. 2 more things to be on the lookout for. Now, Walmart says they're using this to identify shoplifters coming in, but is it infringing on your space, on your privacy? Now, these signs right here seem to be popping up more and more, and I think the person that sent me this one said that they believed that it was in New York. Attention customers, biometric identifier information collected at this location. The business name, some kind of food place. This business collects and retains, converts, stores, or shares customer biometric identifier information, which may include your face image, your eye scans, your voice prints, this information that can be used to identify or help identify you. Now remember, if you see that sign, you don't want any part of that, you might want to stay out of that store. Fortune.com has an article on this, and it says that Walmart's use of sci-fi tech to spot shoplifters raise privacy questions. I thought that's on the rise, and that's probably something y'all want to know. They're scanning all our stuff, and they're telling you that they will share it with whoever, do with it whatever. Another big one out there right now, another scam that I think you guys all should know about because it happens to me all the time. Do you ever get the scammers or the telemarketers calling you and it just frustrates the crap out of you? Well, have they ever called and said or started with, "Can you hear me?" What I'm about to show you is going to emphasize why you should not say one word.
The phone scam trapping Americans with a single word. Authorities say it begins as soon as you answer the phone. A voice on the other end asking, "Can you hear me?" Once you answer yes, that's all they need. Investigators say they are recording your answer for a reason. ABC's chief business correspondent Rebecca Jarvis out to protect your money.
Tonight, the new government warning of a growing phone scam.
Can you hear me okay?
Teresa Thomas says she got the call at home in Minneapolis.
She was giggling and she said, "Oh, I didn't expect you to pick up. Can you hear me?"
Seems innocent enough, but here's how it works. You pick up. The voice on the line asks, "Can you hear me?" When you answer yes, the scammer is recording and can use that yes to authorize future charges. Teresa was lucky.
If it sounds fishy, hang up and don't provide any information, of course, about you.
Tonight, experts urging caution. Don't answer calls from unknown numbers. Take advantage of any free robocall blocking service from your phone carrier and report suspicious numbers to the FCC.
David, one more possible red flag in this scam. The caller asks if you want to be added to the Do Not Call registry. The government will never phone you to ask this question. Just hang up. David?
So with that, that's going around, and I have personally witnessed it numerous times. I usually say something and it ain't yes. But what's being advised here is it's better to say nothing and hang up. And then what they said is actually true. You can call your provider and ask them if they've got some type of fraud protection, something that will scan for these calls, and they usually do. Mine did. And frankly, it doesn't stop all of them, but it did cut it into about half. There you go, some good things to be watching out for. Please share this video out, get the information out to like-minded folks, because they're not going to see this all on mainstream media. Like, and please leave me your 2 cents down in the comments. Again, if you guys are looking for safe alternatives, made in America, non-toxic, support family-owned, switch with RHL.com. Again, we have access to the best beef in the world. Keep your eyes wide open, and as I know more, I will keep you guys posted. Keep prepping, keep learning, keep doing. We'll see you on the next one.